Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Clarabelle Nightingale here, back at it with another video. And where we left off, the pups had just been born, so they don't have their names yet. And you've got this episode and I think one more. So you got last episode and this episode to comment down in suggestions for the pups. Without further ado here, let's get the pups some food. And if you did not see the growing up the pups video, you would not have been able to see my freaking out over the pretty coats that the pups got. Okay, anyways, so we've got Lotus Moon Gen 2 11M, whose coat is very pretty. Oh my goodness, I think he has the bronze forehead coat. I think he might have the bronze forehead coat. Okay, that's awesome. Okay, and then we've got Lotus Moon Gen 2 12F. Now, I think 12F actually might get the Aiden coat, just from what she looks like, although since like they've made a few updates to what coats the pups can get, I honestly have no idea what coat she'll get, so right now we are not knowing. We are unknown. It's an unknown. And then we've got 12F, whose coat I have, 13F actually, whose coat I have no idea which one she'll get, but she is very adorable. And then we've got 12M. Oh my goodness. She's very pretty. What coat do you think she'll get? I have no idea, but it's very pretty. And that's all the pups. Did we miss everybody? So 11, 12, 13, 12. No. Okay. And our runt is actually 13F. So we've got another runt this litter. Let's go. Why does this always happen to June? He's always the one that winds up with all the runts. But then again, he is a runt himself. So, a runt is gonna probably produce more runts. Okay. Now, the pups definitely need food. And we're smelling an elk herd. So we're gonna wolf the pups in the den. I'm smelling an elk herd and we don't want to lose. 13F, can you stop rolling and get in the den? Puppo, thank you. Okay. Now I'm smelling an elk herd, which is good. 300 meters. I forgot I got him the good knowing nose perk. Knowing nose. Okay. I am insanely forgetful, apparently. Thank you, ADHD. Pay attention, this medication ain't doing anything. Okay. 700 meters. Okay, I forgot I gave him the knowing nose perk, but I'm thankful I did because this is very helpful. Okay. Like, since with my old computer, since SendView literally did not work at all, I never chose knowing nose, but now that I got a better computer with SendView actually working, I am so thankful I got the knowing nose perk, because if I didn't, I would be very confused on how far this elk herd would be. Thank you, knowing nose. Okay. Okay, so up here. The elk are very weak in the spring, so look, a weak elk is already trying to attack us. Ha! I've never had such luck with an elk hunt before, but nice. I mean, I've had luck, like really good luck with some of my wolves, but never June. June never has this good of luck with immediately finding a weak elk. So this is normal. I think we might actually try and get another. Why not? I mean, we could use so much more food, but too much food never hurt anybody. Now did it? Maple was going after you. Actually, no, you're not. His mage judgment is pretty good, but not always the best. Basically, the trick here is just to run close to elk, and whichever one turns is the one you go after. Fell, which means it might have weakened her. Let's see. Nope. If she were to fall again, that might help, but nope. I mean, the spike elk are pretty weak as well in this kind of a year, so. Ooh, this is actually a very weak spike elk. Well, insanely weak for a spike elk, actually. And it's got more meat on it than. Hang on. I swear I saw bison carcass, so in case this hunt isn't successful, we can come back and do that. I mean, even so, even if this spike elk hunt does go according to plan, June is definitely gonna go and try and find that bison carcass, because there's a ton of food for him and his pups. Okay. Good job, Maple. Nice. Okay, 2 carcasses down. Let's see if there's one actually there where I put the question mark. Fingers crossed there is, because oof, that would be a lot of food. I was right to mark it on a question mark because nice. Who knows how long this will last, although this is actually a lot of food. Because even as you see, after we took that meat chunk, hardly any food is missing. So, that was a lucky find. Our luck has turned around, apparently. anyways, if you did not see the last episode and where we got to grow up last litter's pups, go watch that right now and then come back to this one. Because there are going to be some spoilers ahead. So, spoilers. Warning, spoilers. So, with three of the, actually, yes, I think 3 or 4 of the pups, we did get coats that I've never gotten before. I think actually all 5 of the pups may have gotten coats that I've never had before. One got the U-Black, one got the Casanova, one got the White Wolf, and then one got the White Lady, and then I don't remember what. So yeah, 4 of the pups got coats that I've never gotten before, and then the other one got the 926F Lamar Canyon Pack coat, which was Griffin. He got that coat. So, yeah, but like, I have never gotten the White Lady or the White Wolf coat, and oh my gosh, they are so pretty. I am very much torn between the White Lady coat and the White Wolf coat, so we've basically got 2 pure white wolves. One is literally pure white, which I honestly have no idea how that happened in this at all. I don't know how it happened at all, because for the time, because June is the offspring of Soul and Luna. Soul, I have no idea about Soul's background, so I have no idea what his parents might have looked like. So just know that before I get into talking about this. So Soul actually had more of a redder coat. He had one of the Life is Rough pack coats where he had like 4 big scratches across his face, almost like he had been like attacked by a bear. Just 4 big scratches across his face. I'm surprised he was not missing an eye or blind in one eye. But he had one of those coats. And then Luna is actually like a very black wolf. At the time that when she had June, she was as dark as she ever was. She was as black as night almost. But as she got older, her coat started to lighten and it got prettier and prettier almost. But because of this, I have no idea how that happened. And I don't know about Mabel's parents' background, but all I know is that part of June's lineage, he's got more redder and darker wolves, but with Mabel, she's also got more of green undertones for her. So, and I don't know about the rest of her family, but for now, I honestly have no idea how we wound up with 2 very white wolves. I know how we wound up with like the U-Black coat and the Casanova coat and even the 926F coat, because those coats, I know at least the 926F coat runs at least in Luna's lineage. Like, some of Luna's pups have gotten it, and a lot of those wolves have gotten it. Like, just to give you like a few examples, I know Molly and Destiny both have the 926F coat. None of the Lotus Moon wolves have gotten the Casanova or the U-Black coats before. I do not think. I would have to go back and look at all the Lotus Moon wolves, but that I know of, none of them have those coats. So, the question is, how did Harpy and Banshee, how did Siren and Banshee get the White Wolf and the White Lady coat? And how did, hang on, let me look. And how did Kelpie and I think Harpy get the U-Black and the Casanova coat, because neither of those coats run in the Lotus Moon Wolf Pack lineage. None of those coats run in the Lotus Moon Wolf lineage. I have no idea about Maple's lineage. All I know is for the Lotus Moon Wolves, and June is a direct descendant of the Lotus Moon founders. How did they wind up with those coats? That is the current question of the century right now. Anyways, that was just a huge deep dive into some coats that a few of our wolves have gotten. Although, now that I'm thinking with a few updates and the decrease of chances of wolves getting the Life's Rough Pack coats, will we be running into more of the like coats that you rarely run into? Is the new question. That is the new question. Anyways, questions. So many questions that cannot be answered. Oh. Let's go, because Junction Butte. First Prospect Peak, now Junction Butte. When will June ever get a frickin' break? Okay. The pups are in the den. We're off to deal with some wolves we have to fight. Hopefully we don't have to fight any, but I'm guessing we will. Fingers crossed we don't get any injuries. Well, any major injuries at least. Already got a minor jaw. -3 strength. Which I just realized, once we get to his age 8 litter, he's going to have a -3 in strength. He's going to be a very tiny wolf. Okay. June can never catch a break. I was like, oh, our luck finally turned around. No, it didn't. We're still having some bad luck, apparently. Let's just hope we don't try and claim any of our other territory. And we don't have, and this fight won't last too long. I mean, with hopefully June being full health and Maple as well, and them both being relatively strong. I mean, I know Maple is relatively strong. I have no idea about June. I mean, I do have an idea about June, and it is not looking good. But June actually, to be honest, looks a bit more intimidating than Maple. Actually, no, Maple looks a bit more intimidating than June. Maple has more of a tough look, meanwhile June has more of a softer look to him. Let's just wait for Maple. Okay. have as much luck as we did when we had to claim our territory back in Prospect Peak. Yes, we do. I am honestly very excited to start playing with our good friend Rusty, who not a lot of, if you're pretty new, which I know a lot of my subscribers are, just go back and look at a video called Meet My Lost River Wolf, Rusty, and you will basically get an idea of what I'm talking about. But I have a wolf named Rusty, and he is going to be my Lost River wolf. Basically, we can only play with him in Lost River, and as soon as none of the Lotus Moon Pack wolves can play in the Lost River map, because that would basically be fourth wall breaking. So, yeah. Anyways. We're gonna go get some food real fast, and then we're gonna head back to our den. Also, the name of Rusty's pack is the Running Rivers pack. Running Rivers, yeah. I named it by it. Running Rivers pack. Anyways. Yeah. Also, who is excited to see Molly next week? I am definitely very excited to play with her because she is also very close to getting her pups to leave for the summertime rendezvous site. But since she is a new wolf and she isn't in the, like, her mother isn't in the right age range to continue playing as her yet, because it's like a whole thing. I'll explain it later. Basically, we will just start with Luna as soon as we get Destiny's pups, Molly's pups, all to 20 pounds. Although, if there's still time left in an episode, we'll finish until that time is up for the episode, and then we'll end off the video. That is just a fact. Okay, we're both full. We can head home now. And we can just discover this den. Yay, okay. We can go home. But yeah. Also, y'all, comment down name suggestions for these pups. We've only got 4, and I've already got like 25 names in a name generator, like a name wheel. So if your name doesn't get chosen, don't feel bad. There's over 25 names. There's gonna be over 25 names. So yeah. Anyways, so I can get some food. But yeah, anyways. We've only got 4 puppies this litter. Okay, let's do a quick pup cam because I want to see. Yeah, it's 11M. Yeah, look at his forehead. 11M. I'm hoping, fingers crossed, he's gonna get the you know, bronze forehead coat. Okay, and then we've got beautiful 12F. Now, to be honest, she might actually get an NPC coat. 13F, no idea, to be honest. And then we've got 12M, whose coat actually, looking at it again now, this might be the black fire coat. Well then. So, looks like we have a chance of getting at least 3 NPC coats. And it's actually a pretty high chance. Okay. Because I can already tell 11M has definitely got the bronze forehead coat. I have no idea about 12F, and I'm pretty sure 12M is probably going to get the black fire coat. No idea, again, but fingers crossed he does. That is very interesting, actually. Go back into it. Yeah. Ooh, our minor injury healed. So it only takes like 2 sleeps for a minor injury to heal. Good to know. Or at least minor jaw. I have no idea about like body or leg or anything like that. But it actually sort of looks like, yeah, I think, oh, yeah, definitely. Okay, so I can definitely tell that 11M is going to get the bronze forehead coat. I have no idea which NPC coat 12F is going to get, but I do know 12M is definitely going to get the black fire coat, because that is exactly what June looked like as a pup. Well, not exactly. He had a bit of a lighter tint, or I think maybe a darker tint, but that is definitely what the black fire coat looks like as a pup, I'm pretty sure. Fingers crossed he gets it. Another? Oh, it's just a meat chunk. Yeah, it's just a bison meat chunk. Okay. I did not know the different types of meat chunks with different scent colors. Okay, that is very interesting. I get distracted by the most random things, but it does look like that at least 3 of our pups are going to be hopefully getting NPC coats. So definitely 11. I'm like hoping 11M is going to get the bronze fire coat. It does look like he will, and 12M looks like he's going to get the black fire coat. I don't really know about 12F, or is it 11F? I think it's 12F, but I know it's 11F. All I know is that at least 2 of them are going to be getting them. Hopefully 3, but hopefully at least 2. So we gotta protect all these pups at all costs. And do whatever it takes to keep these pups alive. And we've only got 4 of them, so that's even a bigger thing to do. Either way. I definitely like knowing those. It's a very helpful perk. Okay, they actually might finish this elk carcass right now, so luckily they got a backup spike elk. Or not. How much meat chunk is left on this? How much meat is left on this meat chunk? Only half. Okay, so we're just gonna go down to our other carcass and grab some more food off of it. Anyways. Okay. Yep, she's weak. Very weak. Now we were very close to dead. Okay, found it. There we go. Anyways, I wanted to go check out the spike coconuts we had. Then we have just to see how much food is on it. Oh, there is actually quite a bit of food left on this. As I'm having more gore turned on, it's absolutely awesome. Anyways, we're gonna head home now. We're gonna deal with some very hungry puppies. But when you do finally meet Blackfire, you'll also be meeting his pups, which consists of 7, but you have already met one, which would be Destiny, so she won't be included because she's already the heir, so it will be 6 of his pups, which Randolph, I remember, is one of them. Tundra is another one of them. I don't know, I'd have to go look go back and look, but you know. Very, very soon. As soon as he gets to age 7, you'll be able to meet Blackfire. Cause this is currently June and Blackfire are currently both raising their pups. So Blackfire is just now raising his first litter, and June is now raising his his 4th litter, actually. There we go. Just had to do that. June has actually got quite a lot in his bio for just an age 6 wolf. Wow. That is crazy. So I'm actually gonna put flea tolerance right here. Go, because I feel like it's not worth having it right there. So here's how the rules work for how bios go. So for their first, second, third, and 4th litter, it all goes into like one section, and then for their 5th, 6th, and 7th litter, I think. 5th and 6th. Hang on. Yeah. 5th and 6th litter. It all actually So for their first 3 litters, it all goes into one, and then for their last 3 litters, it all goes into one. Unless they make it to age 9, then, you know, you sort of just gotta mess with it a bit, but that's sort of how it works for this pack. Which is kind of confusing, but it's fine. This whole pack is kind of confusing, and it doesn't really make sense, but, you know, it's fine. Either way, more minutes, y'all. I realized I'm actually pretty fast at typing, to be honest. Just brrr. Nice. Whee. Okay. We're just gonna head home. Okay, we're gonna sleep. Okay. We don't have any attacks yet, which is good. Okay. June's just having a peaceful time with all 4 of his pups. I do remember him and Maple were at least 3-star diversity. remember that much. Also, for a rule for June is basically, if his mate dies in some sort of freak accident, he's not gonna go on to have more litters or more pups. He is sort of just going to stop having litters, basically. For the rest of his life. And if she does die in old age, of like just in her sleep or anything, and either his pups aren't fully grown yet, and they're getting close to, he's basically gonna raise them by himself, unless, and this is just an unless, his death comes soon as well. And that is when he will just go out and find a mate just so she can raise the rest of his litter to be grown-ups. But nothing else. No other reason. Can he find a new mate, basically? Basically, if Maple were to die this year or maybe even next year, which hopefully she won't, June would go on to raise the rest of his litter all by himself without any help, and then stop having litters from then on. And he would only be basically used in multiplayer, I guess. Actually, he wouldn't even be used in multiplayer. Although, would he? I don't know. Let's just hope nothing bad happens to Maple, basically. But if Maple passes of old age, they're both going to be aging together. So, what will happen is he will continue to raise his pups without any help until he gets his, like, the warning of death, that dream. So, oh wait, no, I don't care about this time. And when that does come, that's when he will go out and just try and find a mate, so that way said mate could continue to raise the rest of his pups of that year. So he could leave her at the den and pass away peacefully. Basically, not having any worries that none of his pups will survive to adulthood, because depending on their age, no matter what, if they were 1 month old or 2 months old, they would not be able to fend for themselves, which is why he would go out and find a new mate. But other than that, he wouldn't. And as soon as that, he would leave whoever he found with the pups, and he would leave. And I feel like he would go to where he was born if they had not already moved. And I feel like he would stay there. I feel like that's where he would pass. But If not, then he would probably go to one of the spots where he was most at peace. And that would be his rendezvous site with his mother and his father when he was a pup, to Luna's old rendezvous site, basically. To Luna's rendezvous site, and he would go there, and that's where he would lay down to rest. I feel like he would just go to one of the spots where he remembers being the most happy as a pup. And then, when whoever his mate becomes finds out about this, whether it be through one of his old pack members who maybe is first to go have their own litters, or maybe even Blackfire finding out about his father's death, which I feel like would strike him with a ton of grief. Whoa. He, and basically having to break the bad news, and I feel like he would basically come up and talk to whoever his mate became, unless they both made it to the rendezvous site and endless summer, and then they both passed, or maybe even went on to maybe even they went on to have another litter if they're both alive by the end of Slough Creek, and they're still under age 8. I feel like he would basically tell his mate first without the pups being present. And then she would have to go back and be like, well, pups, I've got some bad news. And of course she would explain it in the most basically pal-friendly way possible and be like, well, he's in the endless hunting grounds. And so basically the endless hunting grounds are where, I don't know what I would call it, but basically she would be like, well, your father has gone to somewhere, maybe, I don't know what I would call it, but basically she would be like, well, your father's gone somewhere where he's always happy, the food is plentiful, and he's there playing with his mom and his dad and his family. Because, who knows? So, I know for a fact who would be there. I do know who would be there. Basically, in wherever, they go. So I know he would get to see his sister March again, and I feel like in wherever this is, basically it's like a concept of the afterlife for wolves, his little baby sister that he only knew for a little short while she was a very small pup would be full grown, and she would be an age 2 wolf, or at least looked like she was age 2, and she would be a very, very gorgeous wolf. I don't know what coat she would have, but I know she would be gorgeous, to have this gorgeous silky coat. That he would see his mom, some of his litter mates, and his dad, and he would just be happy wherever he was. And if Maple did proceed to pass away as well, or maybe she would be the one left taking care of the pups, she would be there too, and they would be happy. Just one big happy family. And he would get to see Cole as well. I forgot about Cole, but basically Cole was one of his pups. But she got killed by Prospect Peak 1F. This is actually in his bio. And he would be there. She would be there too. And like I said, they would just be one big happy family. And Cole would actually be fully grown as well. Anyways. And I feel like if Maple was still alive, I feel like he would want his new mate to know that his time had come. But if it was Maple and he proceeded to pass before she did, he would be like, he would probably say, "It's my time." And she would immediately know what that means. And she would be like, and I feel like they would say their final goodbyes and he would leave because he wouldn't want his supposed to witness that. And he would be like, "I love you." And he would be like, "I love you." He would leave. He would go to one of the places where he was most happy. Depending on where they were, if they were at the rendezvous site, he would go to his old den. If they moved to like the dig out den, he would go to the old rendezvous site because he would not want to be anywhere near the pups to the point where if they just wandered a little too far, they could see that he was gone. Yeah. Anyways. That would definitely be something. I know for a fact it would be something. It would definitely not be nothing. And I feel like when he would proceed to try and find a new mate, if Maple did pass before he did, and he just couldn't get the pups all the way full grown, I feel like no matter which mate he would choose, I feel like they could kind of tell that he was withering and he wasn't gonna be alive for very long. And I feel like they would be able to tell that, and they would probably be able to tell, like, oh, he needs me so his pups could survive. And I feel like they would probably become mates very easily, a lot easier than him and Maple did, and he would kind of freaked out, but he would almost be, I don't know what he would feel, and then he would be like, well, I gotta go do something, I'll be back. And that would be a complete lie. He was not coming back, and kind of just leaves, and he goes to one of the spots where he's most peaceful as a pup, wherever that may be. Anyways, because if you did not know, let me just read you part of his bio. June the heir to the Lotus pack. Favorite food, rabbits and mule deer. Mate Maple, flea tolerance is 71%, though June was the runt of this litter. He doesn't think so. Though June is the runt of the litter, he doesn't think so. June set out, still mourning the death of his sister March, and in hopes that none of his pups would have the same fate. June had 7 pups, but lost his firstborn, Cole 2F, to Prospect Peak 1F. In a blind fit of rage, he killed Prospect Peak 1F. He thought, how could this happen? You know how they say, history doesn't repeat itself, he thought to himself. Well, that's BS. He lost his firstborn almost just like his mom, but in the end, the other 6 were alive. That is what happened to June, my friends. Which is why he's like, I gotta protect my pups at all costs, and which is why you can see, like, as I play him, he will panic quite a lot when there is an attack. And he will, like, continuously wolf, trying to try and get his pups in the den. And that's why. Because he doesn't want any of his pups to have the same fate or similar fate to Cole or March, his sister, or his firstborn. He doesn't want his pups to have the same fate, which is why he is kind of overprotective over his pups. And I feel like Maple's like, you're being a little too overprotective, hon. And he's like, no, I'm not. And of course, she remembers losing Cole. How could she forget it? But June never really told her about the fact that he did lose March. All he kind of remembers is that she went missing and she never came back. It's like, all he remembers is the scent of cougar and the scent of March's blood and her not being there anymore. And March was already sick. So yeah, either way. Oh, here comes Maple. Anyways, so yeah. But I'm gonna end it off here since the timer did go off and it's kinda, yeah. Anyways, I'm going to end the video off here now. But if you guys like this video and you might like others, make sure you give this video a good old pause up and subscribe. Also, make sure you hit that bell notification so that way you don't miss any single time I upload. I really do hope you'll enjoy it. Make sure you leave a comment down below. I'll see you in the next one, and bye guys.